Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're looking at Passion Fruit Pinner. This is from Oskar Blues. Now, this was given to me by David over there in Jefferson Parish, and I ended up taking 2 cans. He gave me some stuff, and I really should only have taken 1. But these are not too expensive anyway. He had some, and he gave me a bunch of different beers to try. All right, so thank you, David.
Thanks, David.
4.9% alcohol, 40 international bitterness units.
Okay.
So it's sort of on the bitter side, but 40 isn't particularly bitter.
Okay.
4.9 is your typical alcohol level.
All right.
It's made with passion fruit and a little bit of blood orange. Not blood, but blood orange.
Blood orange.
Yeah, the fridge was cutting off. Yeah, blood orange. It was distracting me. Okay, so I've never had it. You've never had it.
I have not. I think I've tried beer from this company,
Oskar
though.
Blues?
Yeah.
My favorite from them is the 10 Fighty, or some people say 10 Fitty.
Oh, I can smell it already.
But to me, if it's 10 Fitty, it should have 2 Ds.
1050 doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean anything. 1050 is like
I know, but spell it
thing.
F-I-D-D-Y then.
Okay, well.
You don't buy a cat litter and say, I bought some Fitty Cat.
True.
I mean, Titty Cat, you say, I bought Tidy Cat, right?
True. I mean, that's what happens when people appropriate certain vernaculars. They say it wrong. Or spell it wrong.
Okay.
That's what happens. Okay.
All right, so
Looks quite yellow to me.
the foam on mine was a
straw.
little thicker. It's like spongy.
Yeah, mine went down quicker. That might be how you poured it. I don't know.
It's hazy, straw color?
I would say gold straw, yeah.
With a lot of bubbles going up and little sediment chunks rolling around.
Mm-hmm.
They don't say anything about the ingredients as far as what kind of barley malt or hops, though. You know, just have the website right there. I'm looking at it. So anyway, this is a pale ale, not an India pale ale, not an IPA.
Okay.
Well, let me take that back. I think the Pinner is what they call a session IPA. Yeah, right here, Throwback IPA. Shows you what I know. But sometimes those session IPAs, to me, they don't taste so IPA-ish. Because they're low alcohol, they lack body, I find they're thin, and so I don't want to get into all that theory, but okay. Throwback IPA. All right.
Okay.
Let's throw it back.
Okay.
She got to get her bangs cut, so she doesn't have a whole lot of free time, huh?
Scheduled the day wrong.
It smells fruity.
I can smell the hops and the fruit.
Oh yeah, the one that's a pale ale is the Dale's Pale Ale. But to me it was more of an IPA than the dang Pinner. Okay, well, anyway. You didn't have the regular Pinner.
It's not like a particularly complex smell.
To me it's just like fruitiness.
that. Yeah.
Fruitiness, whether that's coming from the
Like some fruit candy.
yeah,
Makes
like
me
the
think of like a Jolly Rancher.
whether the fruitiness is coming from those type of hops, whatever they are, or the passion fruit. This I do not know.
Okay.
Do you like the aroma?
I think it's fine. Like I said, it's not like ooh, It's just like okay, cool. It's
Yeah. Let's go with the flavor.
okay.
It's bitter, but not particularly so.
Yeah, it's not like overwhelmingly bitter. I taste the passion fruit and the blood orange.
Yep, I do too.
I like that it's not heavy with too many like fillers. Like I don't like in beer when I can taste the corn, you know? And like I like a Abita a lot, but sometimes with their beers, even the flavored ones, is like corn chip with a strawberry on it or something. But this is...
And I don't think Abita uses corn adjunct, so it's got to be coming just from how they make it. I think they mostly just use barley malt and wheat a little bit.
Or there's some flavor that, I don't know, but this doesn't... Like the fruit is coming through real cleanly, I guess.
It's a pretty thin body.
Oh, I tried the Abita, the new sweet orange.
The sweet orange lager.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was real, like, refreshing.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job.
Made me think of Satsumas.
and it had a good breadiness like the Purple Haze. But sometimes I find Purple Haze isn't that good.
Yeah, this was tasty.
The body's thin to medium, light to medium. A little slickness in it, don't you think?
Yeah, it's very, easily drinkable.
Crisp
I would
on the
say.
dry side. It's drinkable. It's easygoing. It's not, to me, super bold or super ultra flavorful.
No, and it's not like I know you don't really like flavored beers that much, but I don't find that it's not like sickly sweet. It's not overwhelming. It's not like, Wild Blue or something like that where it tastes syrupy with the flavoring.
And you said you liked it. Wild Blue.
Well, I haven't had Wild Blue since like 2012, so I don't know how to feel about it now. But you know what I mean? Like it isn't like
that one's
ton
that one's
of
8% alcohol and it's pretty heavy bodied. This one's much lighter. Wild Blue, I had it once. That was enough.
sip pass.
But and that's the case for me with all the flavored beers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I don't necessarily dislike them. It's just not something I would want to drink all the time. I like to try them for a beer review and say, oh, this is that, blah. And then I don't ever really say I want to go back to it.
Well, as far as flavored beers go, I would say this is on the more subtle end of the spectrum than some I've had.
Yeah, it's pretty subtle.
I still got the Red's Blood Orange to try. Speaking of Blood Orange, I'll let you know. I have it in my fridge back home.
And that one has more, that's maybe a little bit more artificial flavorings and stuff. But I thought they did a good job with it for what it was. It's nothing. That's the Red's Wicked Blood Orange. Yes. Got to watch that one because it's high alcohol.
Okay.
So this flavor, this seems to have more body than the Pinner. And I don't know why. But when I had the Pinner, I didn't hate it or anything. I just said it's bitter. But there's no, in 40 IBUs for an IPA, I don't know, that seems more pale ale to me. That's what I'm saying as soon as I tasted it. And I had to look at the can. But the Pinner just seemed thin. Yeah, it was bitter. Mm-hmm. And I said, but it's thin. It just doesn't have any backbone to it. And I said, I wouldn't want to drink it again.
Well, what do you think of the passion fruit Pinner,
It's a little better, and I think because it has more body. Mm-hmm. I'm still not a big fan of it. I'm not in love with that fruitiness, but it's...
Well, for what it is, what rating do you think you would give it?
Oh, it's probably a B plus or an A minus. I'll be conservative and say B plus.
I was gonna say the same thing, actually. Yeah.
It's very good.
It's good. If they were having a special on it at the bar, I would pay $3 for it.
Arguably excellent, yeah.
I'd pay $3 for it.
And if you went to Martin Wine Cellar, you could get it for like $1.49 for a can. But of course, that's a store. At a bar, they're going to charge more. That's common sense.
But I would prefer to pay for it, yeah.
Okay, so you would pick this over like a Budweiser or a Miller High Life?
Yeah. I went somewhere the other night. They were drinking Budweiser, and I was like, oh, gosh.
Okay.
My choices were basically Budweiser or vodka, neither of which I wanted to drink.
You may as well drink what you like.
Drink water.
Yeah, I do that often, just drink water. But you may as well drink what you like, right?
No, I'm kidding. I did have a Budweiser. I'm not proud of it, but I did have one.
You didn't like it?
I had one. It was, it tastes like what it is, the watery beer, chip water.
And they use
corn,
rice.
Corn, water, whatever.
They use rice instead of Miller High Life, which uses corn syrup. Corn syrup.
Rice water, whatever is not great.
I'm not defending it. I'm just commenting upon it.
I wanted to be polite, so I had one.
Considering I have no Budweiser in the fridge, but I do
be
have a lot of
rude.
Milwaukee's Best lager in the fridge. All right.
I did have that left-hand nitro milk stout though, and that was delicious. Very good. Very, very good.
And then, before we close this out, you did try the Taka gin that I bought for you.
Yes.
And you said you liked it.
I did. I thought it was good.
And you thought it was better than the Mims.
Yeah, but I'm going to do a side-by-side test and see. Because I haven't had the Mims in a while. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it holds up, but I'm
curious about that. Okay, well anyway, so thank you for watching this beer review.
video production.
This video production, Laissez les bon temps rouler. And y'all come on down to New Orleans or Baton Rouge and see LSU.
Or not.